Okay, so today's Motivational Monday is entitled, Why Are They Winning? I think this one became relevant for me because I never actually felt this way until recently. And then what's funny is I had made this note in my app where I do my Bible study or whatever, and I left it there. And then I had a spiritual, emotional breakdown internally one night, and I realized, you know, it was for me, even though I didn't know it was for me at the time. But now I feel like I can share it because I've processed it and I can apply it, or I can. It sinks in now. So, it's from Psalms 13, and this is a New Living Translation. Psalms 13:2. How long must I struggle with anguish in my soul, with sorrow in my heart every day? How long will my enemy have the upper hand? And it didn't seem like much was said there, but a lot was said there. What I feel when I read that is, I'm trying so hard, dear Lord. I'm doing what I need to do. I strive every day for excellence in your sight. But for some reason, the people whom, no judgment I'm trying to pass, but whom I see are not actively trying to be a Christian or a believer or follower of you, it seems as though they are getting the rewards. True. But what rewards are they getting? They're getting the earthly rewards. And what we're working for is a more long-term reward. We're working for the reward that is in our afterlife, that our spirit will be able to enjoy, not just our physical person. And like I said, I had to go through this. But let me read you what I wrote when I read this. My note was, so many times we feel that people who don't trust and believe in God's plan have the upper hand, but we're being short-sighted. And that's what I'm talking about, in the sense that our reward comes later. We can't be looking at how I'm going to be rewarded now or how I feel now, because this day will pass, this life will pass, and then what? But recently, because I try so hard to be a good mom, a good wife, and I'm also trying to build my brand and my business for myself, that I see people who, there's times that people are surpassing me in my business area, and it's not that I get jealous, because I'm not mad. I'm glad that they're getting it, but I'm like, I'm trying as hard as they are, and I'm still here. But I had to realize also that there were times that it was me, because I kept putting my home or my husband or my kids first, that I couldn't put my business in first place, because it's kind of hard to do that without neglecting and feeling as though I'm not doing the job that I'm meant to be doing at this time. So I had to look at it in that aspect. And I also had to look at it in the fact that it may not be my time for certain things, because there's been plenty of people that, like, I've been approached for several things, and I do this work for free, or I do this work for a very discounted rate, just so I can get the exposure, the practice, this person can get this, and we're both trying to make this goal. Like, there was a time I was asked for to do the makeup for a pilot, because they were going to try and sell a reality show, and I did that, I had one person that paid for their services. The other person did not, but the person who initially contacted me said, I'll get it to you. I'll give it back to you. I'm sorry that it was last minute. I worked on everyone there, because it wasn't like it was a whole lot of work, but I felt like if my name was going to be on it, I wanted it to be right. And I feel like that opportunity is still starting to grow over there, but I have not received anything. Like, I haven't received anything, no contact, and it's like, I did that for nothing. But I know I did it. Somewhere that seed is planted somewhere, and someone's going to call me, or someone's going to see it. But it's like they've moved on, and they've gotten now they've moved on to another person. And I don't know if they're going to go on and use that person and dump them too. But the point is, you get what I'm saying. I felt like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm taking these steps, and I'm networking, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. Where is my reward? And I'm waiting around, and the thing is, I got approached again for another one, which is awesome. But I also I'm about to get into a whole nother thing. No, but the Lord is good. And he does continue blessing me with these opportunities. Now, whether these people see me as their blessing, that's a whole nother thing. Because we'll be blessing each other in the process. But I want you or whoever it is that is in need of this message as much as I was in need of it at the time, that I need us to know and to be sure that we are going to be rewarded after. But also we will have rewards during this lifetime as well. Because for a moment, he's like, you'll feel like, well, I ain't going to get nothing. Like, it's just going to be a long, hard road with no reward physically. We will have them, but we have them on his time. And it's not when we feel like we should get it or we want it. It's going to be when the Lord feels that it's the time and when we're responsible enough to handle that blessing. So just hold on, because it's coming. It could be any day, any moment, and it could be anything. So pay attention, because blessings can be little too, but a blessing is a blessing regardless of the size. It's a gift for you. So I just wanted to let you all know that, and I tried to keep it a little short, straight to the point. And like I said, Psalms 13:2, I believe it was. Read it and let it manifest in there, because it says so much in that one verse. We are being rewarded. We will be rewarded. And don't worry about what someone else has or someone else got or someone else will get or what someone else is working on. You worry about you and your relationship with God, and everything else is going to fall in place for you. So don't think that they're going to have a better life, because they won't have a better life, because life entails the afterlife as well. Just know that. All right, guys. Love you. Stay blessed. Be blessed. Read that word. Get your spirit hand strong so you can slap the devil down, okay? Bye, y'all.